Hello everyone, Solomon here. Today I'm reviewing a homeless bag. I'm going to see my brother in Switzerland in May, and we're going to Switzerland. So, bought our tickets for, I don't know, like $700 average, and yeah. So today is March 23rd, 2024, and I'm gonna work at 3:30 p.m. later because I have nothing else better to do but make money and do overtime because life is pretty whatever the hell it is going to be, with an extra added layer, the fact that I'm Asian, and the people inside my story are fucking crazy because they're Chinese, and they yell at each other, and when I yell at everyone, they get frightened and scared and shit, as though what they are doing is okay, and it's a double standard. So, like, I don't know what to tell you, how fucked up it is. And anyways, trying to do my own thing here, and avoiding as much chaos as possible, but it's bound to happen when you're Asian, and live in an Asian household. There's a lot of yelling, there's a lot of screaming, and they've been doing a good job tricking everyone, especially like white people and stuff, and coining the term as standards, higher standards. But all in all, everyone's a piece of shit. They just hide it better. There are still thieves out there. There's cyber criminals. There's fraud. Everyone's always trying to mask something. Like a beautiful woman, she's always wearing makeup, or she has another boyfriend somewhere, or a cheating husband, or whatever. She's always trying to mask it, and she doesn't want anyone to find out about how she's collecting child support from two other guys. Everyone's always has a secret scumbag thing that they don't want to talk about. Or perhaps you're the victim, you're the guy, and your wife, your ex, stole all your money after the divorce and shit, and she knew exactly what to do and escaped to like Japan or Vietnam or wherever, Singapore, or or Myanmar, or some like weird like Asian country. That's what they do. All humans are like this. My biggest secret is that I'm actually a homeless. So I'm living in my mom's house, thus explaining the crazy Asian, minus the rich part. Not rich crazy Asian, just poor crazy Asian. So the poor, I guess, looking at the movie of Crazy Asians, Rich Crazy Asians, another hit with Harry Shum, who also starred in All My Life with Solomon Chow, except my version of Solomon Chow is the poor Solomon. I made a video, Poor Solomon, Rich Solomon, and this is the Poor Solomon version. I am the Poor Solomon version in the universe. Solomon Chow, except I didn't die at the age of 26. There are multiple Chinese Solomons. Anyways, I'm the poor version, long story short. So we're doing the travel bag, the homeless travel bag, and what you need is carry-on. So in the basic economy class that we paid for, I went for the Amazon Basics. So it's branded Amazon Basics, so it's not some cheap Chinese crap from Alibaba or whatever. So it's pretty sturdy. I'll give you 411 or Chinese, made in China product, which all bags are probably made in China now, except if the Chinese brand is like they migrated to like Italy, they can call it made in Italy. But it's pretty sturdy. It'll last a while. And yeah, this is the big folded pocket. This is you can put all your utilities. Some people get the four like little square boxes for an additional $20, but I'm so cheeky that and cheap downless, like what the hell? I really don't care. That could kind of improve your life. Then there's this back pocket here for the laptop. Now there is a space for your laptop. I have a 17-inch, but this will definitely fit 15, 16, most likely 17, 18, I don't know. But yeah, this is very well padded. If you got hit, it's got like some like diaper padding over here. It's pretty good if you need to bring on an electronic laptop specifically. Oh wow, straps. Oh wow, backpack straps. So I was wondering where the backpack straps were, and they beat me to it. And that's how good this backpack is. And this is a shoulder strap that you could just throw off. It also comes on with an additional strap. I don't know what that's really for, but this is your everyday backpack strap, suitcase strap. It also comes with a handle, so you put it over your shoulder. So this little thing is just for whatever, your snacks and stuff, or your condoms, or your extends. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, the only upgrade is if you get to the $20 full set. So anyways, then I have this Eddie Bauer. I think they're having 50% off sale right now. The stowaway 30-liter backpack. So you can basically just this counts as your personal item. And I'm just trying to open it with one hand. So this one's pretty cool. I'm just gonna settle down the camera. None of this videos is sponsored, and so you just bring it out. I mean, you don't necessarily need it all the time. I don't know if you want to separate, after you're done with your trip, and just use this as a laundry bag or something. I don't know, a grocery bag or whatever. This bag is pretty good for 30 liters, and you can just disguise it as your personal bag. Pretty big, it'll fit food, clothes, whatever. So apparently Europe has one of the greatest amount of criminals stealing shit, and my mom's credit card just had some weird like peso exchange, so be careful out there. There's very shady characters with money all the time, dealing with fraud and cybercrime, and sometimes it's just unpreventable. Even if you lock up your debit card or whatever, cyber criminals can still magically have access with it through like the dark web or database, or the clerk at the bank just makes mistakes, and to this day they're making mistakes. You'll find like a $45-50 charge in like pesos and shit, and you're just like, what the fuck? So what do you bring? What do I bring? Well, a clean set of clothes. So I'm going, and today is March, and I'm going. I have a month left, but I'll be working all April just because I'm Asian and I'm doing double shifts, and nothing really matters except money. As you can see, how many effing criminals are out there. When you remove the matrix, when you remove everything, and have to settle with the bare bones minimum, you just have a monetary system of, the bare bones is money. People just care about money, What about your time and your health and your whatever? It's just like, people just care about money. It's just like, one of the nurses said he got, he was out, in a party one day, and he ended up beating a cop because they were like in this scenario where the cop was drunk. He was undercover. He was using a urinal and pulled it out and started spraying pee all over him. And he just, one thing led to another. And, he just ran out of the room after he found out, he had a badge and stuff. Eventually the cop comes and knocks on the door of his home. And next thing you know, he has 30 days in prison. And, because of this prison thing, jail thing, and the fact that he is a nurse, and he was a casino dealer, so the nursing board didn't care, but the casino did. So, to get an audit and hiring and stuff. So they're very into money and your history and stuff, and also the DWI is drinking while driving, and that will throw you out of having a regular job. So rack up enough of these, and you're ousted from basic level society. You're no longer able to have a normal job, a normal 9 to 5, because you have too many DUIs and jail. No one wants to hire you and stuff. No one can trust you. Just to be a normal 9 to 5 NPC person. So moving on, just be careful out there. Everyone likes to go out partying and drinking. So I got my basic t-shirts. I got one collared shirt. I got 2 pairs of jeans. I'll probably be coming in with some basic jogging pants, like a Momo, and a towel, and a dress, suited dress shirt and stuff. A dress shirt. I mean, like a tuxedo looking thing. It's on the cheaper end, but whatever. And some pajama pants, because pajama pants, that are cotton, that are from Uniqlo. So that's it. That's my basic bare bones minimum travel requirements, and of course a razor, like shaver and stuff, so I don't look complete homeless. I do use Sonicare electronic toothbrushes. I highly recommend them. You can also call them for customer service to replace it if it's broken. That usually lasts a while, even more than 2 years. I must have renewed the same toothbrush 5 or 6 times. And that's how broken the system is. If you're good at talking and complaining, they can do that for you. So it's Philips Sonicare. I know Oral-B has been getting hacked and getting with the cyber criminal shit. So I'm staying far away from Oral-B. And this is an overall good toothbrush. You just have to replace the toothbrush head, so I actually have a bag of them. I only buy the Sonicare Philips brand of toothbrush because I tried the cheap Chinese ones and they all suck. But they do sell the cheap Chinese ones on Woot.com or whatever. And Philips nose trimmer. I used to have the favorite Manscaped. These things suck. After 3 years, they all died. Exactly 3 years of use. The nose trimmer died, and the balls trimmer died simultaneously. And it does nick you. It does leave your nutsack bleeding. No matter how hard you try, you will get nicked at some point. There's a little like hair bump or hair whatever. You'll probably cut your wee-wee, your weenus, and there's gonna be blood. I don't know. This is the 2.0 version. Now they have like the 4.0 version, maybe even the 5.0 version, but you're probably gonna get cut either way. And I also had this one from Marshalls, the Bali. It eventually just starts dying, and getting weaker after like a year of use. All of them start dying and shit, or the foils just start like decaying over time. But anyways, it's just essential that I shave. So this one I actually found recently. This one comes with an extra foil with the bag, and I read the reviews and stuff online. Let me try to find that name. Here it is. Here's the product in question, the Glaker. So made in China. That's fine. Foil shaver. The Glaker brand. Glaker. There you go. Pretty good. I recommend it. It looks like a sturdy product, but then again, I've only used it for about half a month, but it's holding up. But it also comes with 2 foils and 2 shavers, so there's 2 of them for $50. And there's a $10 coupon sometimes, which I used on Amazon. I only buy through Amazon or Walmart. There's too many shady ass people out there coming out with fake scam websites. It's just fucking terrible. So as long as you don't get scammed, you'll be okay. And again, people don't work anymore. This is the future. There's a portion of the population that just doesn't fucking work anymore for whatever reason. Like I said, the drugs, the alcohol, whatever. They're just barred from having a professional job because they're just, too shitty. They don't meet the standard. I guess I take it for granted that I'm Asian and I got yelled at all this time, to not be doing these like weird, like party boy crazy things, and that I never had to deal with, these kinds of problems like police and getting barred or banned, or getting my license and points and all that stuff, because my mom's just too Asian. If something happened, she'd probably have a heart attack and shit. And I would imagine like other kinds of people, they don't give a shit. Like Mexicans, they have siestas. They're always coming in and out of that hospital because they're drunk and stuff. Like, they don't give two fucks. Like, they just want to get hammered, and pass out. Like, sometimes this is cultural. Asians, they freak out a lot, and they're high in obedience. So, paying attention, paying like respect to the law and whatever is very important to them, because once they're in trouble, they start flipping out a lot, especially with taxes, the IRS, the police, or the FBI. They're just like more obedient. And you could also take advantage. They could also be taken advantage of more so because they don't fight back. Like, notoriously, black people like Martin Luther King or whatever fight for human rights and stuff. Like, they can't fight back the system, whereas Asians just fold like a cheap suit and just start obeying the laws and rules and regulations that's just how it is. But it's tough. You're either for the law or against it. It's just like, this is the world of, this is America. It can be fought, and in some cases, like if you're Martin Luther King or whoever, things can be changed. And it's crazy. It takes a lot of like strength, mental fortitude, and thick skin just to like say no to everyone and do your own fucking thing despite the color of your skin or whatever. And it's just like, you're innocent until proven guilty. And all these laws and rules and regulations and all this like crazy law stuff, depending where you live, what state you live, what country you live, like, there are really no rules or laws. It's just like, does this entity necessarily care what you do? Some places you just have to fucking leave because they're just too strict. There's just too many laws. There's just too many penalties and fines and all kinds of crazy shit going on. Like in Thailand or something, they could just take all your money, and it's like the government can just take all your money and that's it. Just leave you on the street because they're the prince was there or something, some weird shit. Or Vietnam, the communists just can take all your shit and just run away and just declare everything. That's the communism. Happened to my cousin. Damn, people are crazy when it comes to this. Or they could just declare war on you. Russia can just magically declare war on Ukraine, and there's just a shit storm. And then Warren Buffett's brother son can just give you $500 million to fight back. All kinds of crazy shit. So people are savage, and my disposition in life is to not give a fuck and not to care. You people are fucking weird. Why do these small things piss you off so much? Unless it was something actual. But in the world of Asian people, I guess what it means to them is every little small thing adds up to a big thing, so they take little things more seriously, like the direction of which trajectory your napkin faces during lunchtime or whatever, and how that brings in peace and prosperity and money to your family and wealth. And that is which they call as feng shui. I don't even know what in the actual fuck, but it's just fucking weird to me, and I don't really want to give two fucks about that shit. People who do it right, who do life right, maybe they're in a mansion somewhere, maybe they have a big Buddha, outside in their, lawn and in the restaurants or wherever. But, this is poor people haven. And I really don't fucking care. That's just my disposition in life. That's what it's been since forever. I'm just, an untouchable, just shit, the shit is absolutely, hellish. There's just too many Brahmins out there trying to regulate and manipulate people, telling people what to do, blah, 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 and doing all this, Donald Trump work and stuff, just making up bullshit, charging people taxes and stuff. And I'm like, you people are this fucking bullshit. Bullshitters, professional bullshit artists. Unless you have the power to back it up or enforce these laws and rules and regulations and tax codes, then you're just like everyone else, just a nobody, But in some cases, they can. They have police coming out, they got lawyers, they got courts, You can keep running and shit, and, they still have a task force to hunt you down and shit. In some cases, they do. They do. Maybe it's the government. Let's say the government. But anyways, in this Mickey Mouse world of mine, I really just don't want to bother people because they're just too fucking crazy. And money hungry and this and that and look at Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is just like, yeah, Johnny Depp is a really cool guy, famous, money and everything. Unfortunately, he has to deal with this psycho bitch in court, accusing him of everything, and just instead of being appreciative of the time he spent with him, and then going out with this Cadillac of men, she just shits on him, tries to take his money for wherever he's worth. This scenario happens with a lot. Instead of girl, you just replace it with big company, blah blah blah, or you could be like a lady suing McDonald's for just $1 million for stealing, dropping hot coffee on her, which she did by herself in the car, which she won the $1 million or whatever. Anyways. It's a savage, pure savageness. And these are the dark things that I see in human beings that I don't want to. Again, I want to be having a good time or whatever, but things have to be halted as soon as, shit gets real, in which it sometimes, just manifests in itself. Which it does, 9/11, terrorist attack, just blew up the World Trade Center, In recent times, you had the supernova, dance party in Israel, and you have guys of Palestinians raining hellfire on you, and just like, okay, yeah, shit is brewing. I don't partake in any one side or the other. I'm just saying that shit just gets real. Shit's gonna hit the ceiling fan, whether you're black or white. Good or bad. It's just like, who's right or who's wrong? Sometimes no one's right or wrong. It's just a slew of shit. And some things you can get away with, some things you can't. And the best disposition in life is that you just disguise yourself as a fucking poor person. You live below your means. Just live below your means. Carry out your day like you're fucking poor. And no one's gonna bother you because you're the smelly homeless guy that no one fucking cares about. And that's the best. That is the best, because no one knows how to act. No one knows how to behave. Girls aren't going to be... They don't do that anymore. They don't know how to please you. And all they know how to do is put on a show for a day or two, and then they'll divorce you or whatever, and then collect the child support money and run away to their native country. Russian mail-ordered brides, Ukrainian mail-ordered brides, whatever the fuck. Chinese ordered brides, whatever the fuck it is, passport bro shit, they know how to do that shit too. Just, catfishing and all the scams and cybercrime and whatever the fuck. It's just like, damn. Goddamn. It's like they were right. Your mother was the only one who actually cared about you in this whole world. Everyone else was just some kind of grifter where they get really, really, you get really excited and lovey-dovey when you first meet each other, and then everything just hit reality. Just, shit just hits the fan. The euphoria is gone, the honeymoon phase is gone, and everyone's turned back into the defaults on their own savage ass self. Everyone just defaults on their savage ass self. So what is the Solomon Chow savage ass self? I just work all day in whatever field. Hopefully I can find, my baseline is to find something that I actually enjoy, which would be very little things, in life in general. I mean, even if I did nothing and was like a security guard or a bouncer at a club, I would still have to fucking stand there for like 8 fucking hours. And that in itself I would complain, that I just like, oh, that was work, when I didn't even fucking do anything really, just like be there. Or like a lifeguard, like the whole day can pass and you're just like, I just had to babysit some kids and shit, and it's just like, whatever the fuck, no one died, peace out. Just like, do you want the easy way, do you want the hard way? But whatever. I have my job, I'm working on Saturday, I'm doing overtime. If I wasn't doing that, then I would just be a degenerate, or just, I guess, playing video games, watching porn, going to the club. Again, I already know myself very well. These are the things that I do. What else would I be doing? What would a more normal as person be doing? My brother in Switzerland, on the other hand, he has a wide select of friends and stuff. He wants, they want to be extroverted. They want to go out. They want to go drinking, partying, whatever the fuck. And that's what they do. That's what he does. It's just, why am I not doing that shit? Why haven't I ever done that shit? It's just not my personality. I don't trust people. I see the darkness in other people. I'm an introvert. I have to do all the shit work behind the scenes, just to regulate my own self. Pay for things, gas, overhead. It's just like food, water, shelter, clothing, blah blah blah. That's always running in the back of my mind, as well as it is with my wallet, and that's what I do. I'm also just super Asian, stereotypical Asian, just really fucking cheap, stingy, and that's just how I choose my life. I've been exposed to the party life and whatever. It's just like, I don't derive much from this. The girls come in, they go out. It's just like, I don't have a relationship. I don't really have a marriage going on. And if I did have a marriage going on, and the girl was smart enough, she'd be so smart enough just to like get me for like child support money, and she would just take off to the next one, and I'm just like, shit, I'm here by myself again. And that's just my personality. It's just like, shit, I can't run away. No matter how, like Doctor Strange, he looks at all different like realities and timelines. He tries to select the best one, but apparently the best one is still as shitty as the next one. The worst one. It's just like, damn, you just have to pick your poison. Do I want to like leave any other comments? That's my homeless bag. So I'm just gonna homeless myself up, go to Switzerland, bring my dinky homeless costume, and just dink around, and it's just like the possibilities of having a Swiss girlfriend or something that I actually want in life, instead of just listening and being Asian. Would that be a thing? Just, I can't see those possibilities. I'm too negative or whatever, too close-minded. I don't trust people. Switzerland is just very expensive. The thought of like, I met a beautiful Swiss blonde girl and she's all into me. And then I have to live in her house. I have to be there for her at all times. Would I like it? Can I transition from America to Switzerland? All these crazy questions. It's just like, then I have to leave my mom behind because no one wants an old lady. It's just like, I saw this in one of those Netflix shows, Catfished or whatever, where the guy actually had to go to Switzerland to be with the girl, but the mom was all upset because the husband died, and that the guy, the son, was all she had left in the world, and it was just so sad, you know. So in the end, he didn't leave the mom. Um, and the girl was from Norway, so you know, it's just like, you know, a lot of questions like why do we like people that are foreign to us? Like, why don't we like our own brand of people? You know, you're just sick of each other. Just you've been with each other so long that you know you just like other people. Some people just love each other, just being in the same, you know, clan and the same niche, and it's just like, ugh, that's boring to me. It's just like, you know, I just imagine some like too many fucking Chinese people all in the same boat. You know, that's just a really shitty life to me. But some people love it. You know, that's their gang, that's their family. But me, I just, you know, appreciate more diversity and, you know, different outlooks and things on life. And, you know, things got to be different. Otherwise, it's going to be the same motherfucking day every single motherfucking day. It's gonna be like the Matrix. It's gonna be like Groundhog's Day. You know, it'll be like COVID quarantine. You know, times that by China, times that by a billion people. The same looking motherfucking fucker. Just, you know, it's just too much. Jesus fuck. You're just too Chinese. You're just too Polish. You're just too Russian. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, this is what you do every day. It's like, yeah. I don't know. Some people find that comforted. That's what they do with their whole lives. I don't know. I like to travel. I like to explore. I'm well aware of these cultures and these matrices that people form. But it's just like, fuck this. I don't know. So maybe in the future I'll probably like live the van life or whatever, because I could jump from one place to the next. Just because that's my personality. I just don't want to stay in the same fucking shithole my whole life and declare myself, you know, a nationalist of, you know, XYZ country. That's just not my thing. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're going homeless, you know, just be well prepared. Thank you for watching. Peace out. See you in the next one.